So I'm obsessed with this new pair of jeans. Only $100. But am I wearing them now? No, I'm wearing my older brother's jeans that he ruined with barbecue sauce. Or so I thought. See, my mom washed them with Tide Stain Release and she's all, "You use it with your detergent to help get stains out the first time." Are you kidding me? So now the stains are magically gone and my brother passes on his jeans to me. What a life. Everyone looks good with a purple mustache. Delicious. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good, it's also really good for you too. It's Concord grapes, and Welch's never had sugar. Welch's is the best juice in the world. Ah, refreshing. There's a girl in the cubicle next to mine. I was eating lunch a couple weeks ago when she came in, grabbed my granola bar, and ran out. Then I heard her giggling in her cubicle. "Now it's my granola bar!" Since then, we've been stealing things as a way of flirting with each other. We'll take each other's pens. Or on Friday, I ran away with her mouse pad, saying I was king of the mouse pads. I had this great idea. She's diabetic, and every day she gives herself a shot after lunch. This morning, I snuck over and I took the insulin and syringe out of her purse. I'm gonna jump up when she comes back and say, "Who is the wizard of glucose regulation? With this magic wand, with this magic potion, I must be the wizard of glucose regulation." Where is she? It's almost time to go home, and she hasn't come back from lunch yet. What happened to her? If I can pry off the panel where the wire goes beneath through the cubicle divider, I want to try to steal one of her shoes while she's typing.
Everyone looks good with their purple mustache. Delicious. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good. It's also really good for you too. It's the Concord grapes, and Welch's never adds sugar. Welch's is the best juice in the world. Now that's good. Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, Linus, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully, Linus. You'll rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you'll liable to see for a long while. Everyone looks good with a purple mustache. Delicious. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good, it's also really good for you too. It's the Concord grapes, and Welch's never adds sugar. Welch's is the best juice in the world. It's good, it's refreshing, it's Welch's grape juice. Do you know what I intend? I intend to be a queen. When I grow up, I am going to be the biggest queen there ever was, and I'll live in a big palace. And when I go on my coach, all the people will wave and I will shout at them. And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, and I'll wear my crown and swimming and everything. And all the people will cheer and I will shout at them. What do you mean I can't be queen? Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. Well, if I can't be a queen, then I will be very rich, and then I will buy myself a queendom. Yes, I will buy myself a queendom, and then I will kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen.
Everyone looks good with a purple mustache. Delicious. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good, also really good for you too. It's the Concord grapes, and Welch's never adds sugar. Welch's is the best juice in the world. Wow, I love it! Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Appleby, but I have a really good reason. See, my alarm clock broke and didn't wake me up? It was bound to happen sooner or later. Anyway, by the time I got up, my mom had already left Wake Beacon, and I was only on the bus. She's bright as a bat without her glasses in the morning. But when I got up and went to my mom's clock, I already missed the bus. So I had to rush and take a shower because my dog drooled all over me in my sleep. But the shower wasn't working, so I had to go outside in my pajamas and hose myself down. Then I couldn't find any clean clothes, so I had to wear my big brother's overalls. I grabbed my pig bag and thankfully I had lunch money. As I was running to school, I tripped 5 times on the pants, but some boys came running after me. I pulled up the pant legs and ran like the wind. And here I am. I hope I didn't miss the test.
Action. Who's your best friend?
I have to say I'm very popular.
That's no way to talk to a person who just scored us 2 tickets to the Killers concert tonight.
Tonight? Oh, thanks, but I can't go.
Can't go? Do you know how hard it was to get me these tickets? I had to use all my parents' connections and call them on their vacation in Peru. They were really upset that I had to interrupt their jaguar hunt, and my mom's going to have to wear a fur that she actually didn't kill. Do you want me to get in trouble for nothing?
I just can't tonight. I promised to hang out with Mr. Crustity.
Alyssa Crustity, her brain is 90% air. She's like a bag of chips.
Oh, it's Alyssa. Hold on.
Oh, it's Alyssa. Hold on.
Sorry, Mrs. Appleby, I'm late, but I have a very good reason. You see, my alarm clock broke and it didn't wake me up. It was bound to happen sooner or later. By the time I got up, my mom already left to work thinking I was already on the bus. I had to get up, take a shower because my dog drooled all over me in my sleep. But the shower wasn't working, so I had to go downstairs in my pajamas and hose myself down. But I couldn't find any clean clothes, so I had to wear my big brother's overalls. I tripped 5 times going to school, but some boys came running after me. And here I am. I hope I didn't miss the test. Everyone looks good with the purple mustache. Oh, that's good. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good, it's also good for you too. It's the Concord grapes. Welch's grape juice never adds sugar. Welch's grape juice is the best juice in the world. It's delicious. Who's your best friend?
I have to say, I'm very popular.
Hey, that's no way to talk to a friend who just scored us 2 tickets to the Killers concert tonight.
Tonight? Oh, thanks, but I can't go.
Can't go? You know how hard it was for me to get these tickets? I'd use all my parents' connections and interrupt their vacation in Peru. They are really upset that I had to interrupt their jaguar hunt. Now my mom's got to wear fur that she actually didn't kill. Do you want me to get in trouble for nothing?
I just can't go tonight. I promised to hang out with Alyssa Crusty.
Alyssa Crustity? Her brain's like 90% air. She's like a bag of chips.
Oh, it's Alyssa, hold on.
Everyone looks good with the purple mustache. Delicious. Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just really taste good, it's also really good for you too. It's the Concord grapes. Welch's never adds sugar. Welch's is the best juice in the world. Yummy. Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a fader face, Linus. Notice how it has fader written all over it. Study it carefully, Linus. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a fader face that you're liable to see for a long while.